So update right now, the biggest problem after Hurricane Helene is just you're not able to move. Some of my friends just try to go to Tennessee. The roads are completely blocked off. You're not getting out. We're trapped in. There's a lot of looters. Please stay safe, stay inside. If you have a weapon, keep it on you, because there are people intentionally sabotaging stuff. So over on I-40, there was some truckers coming in with supplies and medical stuff trying to help us. They stopped at a truck stop to get some rest. When they woke up, their tires were slashed. Nothing was stolen, just tires were slashed.
There's a lot of looting going on in these destroyed mountain towns. Business owners are clashing with authorities. After they return to their businesses to find the whole building on, they're going through trying to salvage what they can and protect it from addicts, only to be threatened with jail.
Just look, I'm just saying.
Why did you goddamn
I'm not talking to you. Over here just so people don't amp you up, all right? So again, I get it. You guys got told by her. She gave me instructions to come talk to you guys, that you guys have already gotten ample amount of time. That I don't know what she told you. I'm giving you guys a warning. That's it. Just please back up and leave. That's literally it.
Do you see us trying to get our stuff?
I got you. I don't know what you guys been doing. Again, this is
I did.
yeah, that's perfectly fine. Again, I don't know what you guys been doing. I'm just giving you guys a warning that we're trying to get people moved. So if I have to come back out over here, like, I don't know, like, the jail is processing, all right? That's it. That's the last
So
report.
you're going to take us to jail.
Come here. Look, I'm not taking you to jail.
You're threatening to take me to jail for trying to get our stuff off our property so the kids don't get it, right?
I don't know. It's a lot of sabotaging going on so many levels, from the rescue helicopters being told to leave the mountains and stop saving people, to truck drivers getting their tires slashed when coming near the area to drop off supplies.
There's only one way in and one way out, and nobody's allowed to move. On top of that, trucks carrying aid and supplies are getting their tires slashed so they can't even get through. I mean, it's getting really fast.
This is absolutely crazy. Why would anybody try to stop truckers in the area from moving? So whatever they have on their trucks, they can't get it to the final destination to at least help out the situation. They're waking up to tires on top of tires being slashed, which isn't cheap, by the way. They had to spend about $1,200 for every 2 tires they had to replace. And remember, an 18-wheeler is not like your car with only 4 tires. It's a mess, I'm telling you. Not only finding the tires, but locating the guy to replace them in the middle of a disaster in the region is definitely a logistics nightmare for sure. They even had less disaster relief loads available on the trucking load boards after Helene, which is also insane. Every time there's a disaster, a lot of those truckers rely on those FEMA loads, carrying water, supplies, and equipment. But it was strange. After this storm, truckers were struggling to find those loads.
The people in North Carolina, you deserve to hear this. I'm a truck driver, all right? Usually in a disaster situation, it is payday for truckers. We look for that hurricane, we look for that ice storm. There's generators coming to you. There's stuff coming out of military bases. There's excavators, skid steers, bulldozers, tree trimming equipment, pumps, like water pumps to pump water out of places that have been flooded. There's no loads on the load board coming to you within 125 miles of Asheville. Chicago, Illinois, up at the top. Within 250 miles of Chicago is where I'm gonna pick up. The second is the destination. So it goes origin, destination, watch. See, drop off location. Let's do city. North Carolina. Click it, boom. All right. These are all $1.40 a mile loads, $1.39. That was posted yesterday. I mean, there's nothing. There's nothing. These are loads that you wouldn't even, nobody's taking them. They're just on the load board. They've been on there since yesterday. You can see, right? Let's type in a different city. That's from Chicago. Maybe Tennessee, maybe Nashville is closer, and they'd send resources from Nashville, Tennessee. Nashville, Tennessee, within 250 miles of Nashville, to Asheville, North Carolina, within 125 miles. Let's see, that's it. That's all the loads.
You have a bunch of people intentionally stranded there and left to die. Then you have FEMA being accused of intentionally stopping shipments from coming in. This placed a lot of rescue missions on hold, delaying and completely stopping their ability to help the people in the area. It's like they sat back and waited for people to perish so they can go in and collect bodies.
So I just left the airport. We picked up a flight of pediatric medical supplies that were brought in and are going to North Asheville. We were sitting in the private portion of the airport and we got to overhear an awful lot. The Army pilots, the Navy pilots, hospital representatives, there was a lot of chatter. While we were there, a private jet landed and 4 FEMA representatives got off. Four people off of a private jet. Come to find out, and you're not going to hear this, so let me tell you. Come to find out, Mission Hospital was told, a private hospital, that they are going to go ahead and be the morgue center for body recovery. All of the Army Chinook helicopters you're seeing flying overhead, they are doing body recovery. FEMA said, and you can take this as a direct quote, said that they are too tied up at the border to send any more representatives. Yeah, at the border. So anyhow, I guess border control trumps whatever's going on here. So they told Mission Hospital they are not sending refrigerated trucks so that they can stack the bodies up. And we also overheard that whatever fatality numbers you are hearing, and this is a quote, go ahead and add a couple of zeros. So FEMA's too busy with the border. A private hospital and the Army are going to take over body recovery, and private individuals with their private helicopters and their private planes are the ones who are flying in supplies. I was at Hangar 10, I was picking up supplies. There was a stack for the Cajun Navy. There was a stack that looked like it was ASPCA. These are all being sent by private individuals. FEMA is doing nothing. Go ahead and share that.
Listen, I gotta tell you, I don't believe all of this is just a coincidence. I believe people are intentionally sabotaging this area, and it's all got to do with the natural resources in those mountains. This is the largest scandal going on right now in America that mainstream media isn't talking about. That's on purpose as well. There's obviously an effort right now to destroy the people in these North Carolina mountains specifically. They want them to lose everything. They don't want them to recover so they can give up their land for these companies to come in and steal the resources. I'll talk more about that coming up, but let's go ahead and get the conversation started. Tell me what you think about this below. What's going on with these recovery efforts? And do you believe these folks are being sabotaged on purpose? Special thank you to Festus. I appreciate you, Festus, for all of your support, as well as Roland C. and Sarah P. If you want to show your support for the channel too, you have to use PayPal for now. The link is below. Ladies, fellas, want a balanced analysis, want the truth from a woman's perspective? Then you're going to want to subscribe to this channel and don't forget to like and share.